around yet? Huh? 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 Come on. Come on. What are you doing there, Stumpster Nation? Anybody out there? I wanted to do a little update. I think I found Kimmy's problem because a lot of guys have been pitching in and wanting to help me out with that, and I appreciate that very much. But I think I found out. I went doing some more spelunking today, and I found back under the pumps. I found a wire harness. It looks like maybe a stick got it or something. I don't know, but it yanked it pretty good, and it had a zippy tie on it. It was holding it in one spot, and it pulled it pretty hard, and it took the. I pulled the plastic insulator wrap around that thing. Hey Josh, what's going on? It's the lobster guy. Saw Surgeon, what's happening? Sexton, hey. Andy, what's going on, Andy? Awesome. I didn't think everybody was going to join me. I figured I'd just sit here and talk to myself. How you guys doing? I just wanted to update everybody on Kimmy's situation. I think I found it today. Hey Sean, what's up? I think I found Kimmy's problem. What's up, Timber Slasher? I just left you a bunch of notices there on your doodad thing there. Awesome. So anyway, yeah, I went back on. I was back in there. I wanted to make sure because it was running goofy. You know, it sounds like a fuel issue. It won't run up the power. You know, so I drained my water separators, and while I was back there, I thought, while I'm back here, I'm going to see, we squeezed 5 days of work into 2 1/4. About smoke. There you go, buddy. Get yourself a little Jack and sody pop that picks you right up. Boy, yes. So anyway, I went back there and I got digging. I thought, I'm going to check while I'm back in here. I'm going to check. And I found this wire. It looked like a stick had maybe got it and yanked the wire harness. And so anyway, I don't know. Hey Dino, yes sir, buddy. I wore that shirt. I wore it all day the other day. Boy, that's a comfy shirt. Yes sir. I'll wear it again. I was gonna wear it for live feed, but I didn't do it. Yeah, that's a nice shirt. Boy, that's a nice material. That's what Nutsy's shirts are made out of, and they're comfortable. Man, they're nice. Yeah, that's perfect, buddy. Thanks, Dino. I appreciate that. I was advertising for you the other night when we went out for Mexican food at, you know, in case anybody wanted to do some logging, they could call you up there in Michigan. But anyway, what happened? Let me tell you what happened. I found this wire harness back there, and it does go to the pumps and everything. So I'm assuming that it's very intricate in the line between, what do you call it? The machine control unit, MCU, and the ECM. And that's what it's telling me the problem was, you know, that whatever. So, yeah, John, you might have. I went back. Well, John, were you the one told me, John Doe, were you the one told me about the one under the engine? Because we did that the other day when the kid from Highway was down. We cleaned it and everything else. And then, yes, I did, Sexton. I got your email. I got your number. I'm going to give you a chat, give you a call. And I got, who else? Matt Teeple's number, too, I think. Yep. Andy, it's my past bedtime. Oh, come on, Andy. You can stay up a little bit now. Yeah, I usually hit it about 9:30 lately because I'm getting old. Yeah, I told you to check for a wire. Well, I found one back under the pumps, okay? And I think I fixed it, I think. I mean, there was two wires. There was a blue with a white stripe and a red with a white stripe running together. They come up out of a harness and they went into another harness. And there was a zip tie hanger thing there. And it looks like something caught it and pushed it back, like really far. And the wire were spiraled together. You know, if somebody had done that when they built the harness. But it got snagged on that zippy tie, and man, it peeled both insulation back for about an inch, and they were all twisted and gnarled together. So I'm assuming they were telling it, reading it something bad, you know what I mean? You know, crossing signals or something. But anyway, I took that thing, and I hope I fixed it. I put I spliced them together, cut the junk out of it. I gave it a colonoscopy. I cut the shitty part out and stapled them back together there with a butt connector. And I ran it about an hour and a half, and it ran really good. And I did notice that the hydraulics are much more responsive too. So I think that was part of that load sensing issue, perhaps. I don't know. I didn't take the time to hit my analog to see what my pressures were doing on my tracks, but I can tell, you can just tell it's tracking straighter. So, and I was on that steep pitch too. And I was impressed. So hopefully I got that worked out. I'd really like to take that machine down to that West Virginia job because, it's, you know, yeah, thanks, John. I appreciate the help too. And, but I really think I'd rather take that down there simply because I'd like to put the Timco down and I just bought another 10 acres and I got to put a bid in on a 13-acre block right next to the ones I'm doing. So what I'm hoping to do maybe is just take the Timco down there. At least I'm gonna take it down there for a couple days and run it and make sure the bugs are worked out of it. Because it'd be just my luck, I'll get it down to West by God. It's 170 miles down there to that job. I'll get down there and the frickin' thing will blow a head gasket or something. You know how that goes. So I'd rather run it around here for a few days and see before I did take it down there. Maybe I'd rather have that it's got a little bit more shit. But I'll tell you what, Kimmy does awesome too. So, I like to say, but I'm tired. I understand, buddy. I have a good night, Josh. Thanks for stopping in, man. And good luck fishing, whatever you're doing. So, I don't know if you're fishing or climbing trees. I think you're back fishing, but good luck, buddy. So, get me some lobster. But anyway, hey Larson, what's going on, man? Just checking in. Hey buddy, how are you? I got your message the other day. I just got it today. I don't know why it took me so long, but I didn't even know I had it. I was going to give you a buzzle. So, but yeah. Anyway, I think I got it because I fixed those wires and I ran it for probably a good hour and a half, and I was on a real steep pinch, and shoveling the stuff up, finishing that little piece around his house because it rained after that video I made the other day. The next day it rained, and I didn't want to go back there. I don't want to get water running down. Oops, I don't want to get water running down in his yard. So I waited till it dried up, but I finished that up. So yeah. Where is the new job? Wind Ridge. It is down in Washington County, PA. It's you can look it right up on the map. It's 114 Spillman Lane, Wind Ridge. Check it out. It's a John Braddock property. I think it's about 100 acres. It's a nice track. I mean, it ain't got real super huge timber or nothing like super huge on it, but it's nice. It's like maybe 22, 24 inch, 20 inch. Yeah, it's nice timber. I mean, it's not super duper grade, but it's nice volume stuff. It's just the perfect size. It's got maybe 2 or 3 logs in it and a stick of scrag wood or maybe a little bit of pulp wood. So, Josh, hey people, hit the one. I'm all good night. See you, Josh. Thanks for stopping out, buddy. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice little piece, and I think there's 250,000 feet on that, and then there's probably who knows, I don't know. I'm just guessing probably 50, 60 loads of scrag, and I'm not gonna go super crazy on a pulp because most of it's big enough where I can get like a nice 7 or 8 inch piece of straight scrag wood on top of the logs, and that's gonna get me into the top anyway. So I'm probably not gonna do too much. How much fuel does the Timco use versus the excavator when working hard? It's been blown away. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know why this thing fades. I've been blown away by how little fuel I'm using. Yeah, I mean, timber, it's pretty comparable. I mean, the Timco might use a little more. It's a 6-cylinder, but it's working a lot less. You know what I mean? Where the excavator's begging, a little 4-cylinder. You're running a 6-cylinder too. But now they're both pretty good. I mean, I'd probably run 30, 40 gallons in 8 hours if you're really hammering on it. But I'm trying to get my stupid comments to come back. I gotta figure out why this is. Is the mill trucking it for you? Oh no, I'm doing my own trucking there. So do you have IFTA? Yeah, I have all my IFTA, but I'm actually in PA anyway. It's right. It's like 2 miles from West Virginia line, but my one truck is IFTA'd, so I can go into whatever. I got like Ohio, Maryland, New York, West Virginia. So what is pulp doing down for you, if you don't mind me asking? Going for down there. I mean, we're right around 42 right now, but I think it's going to get cut, Dean, because it's that we had that big mill slash. We had that big mill cut shut down, and I think they're going to cut us again. That's the word. So they'll buy it as cheap as they can. So that's actually good for me. Oh, your link belt's a 4-cylinder Zuzu. Oh, that's going to be real good on fuel. I thought it was a 6-cylinder. Andy, yeah, we've been busy. My brother had surgery. Oh, sorry to hear that. He's my duties, but I'm doing good. Well, good, Andy. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're here. My 753 is 8-1 deer eats fuel like a fat kid eats cake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very seldom that even like with the Timco. Oh, that's good. I'm glad pulp is hot down there right now. It would be here. We were looking at pretty good markets, but that timber slasher, but that Appion mill closed. So now everybody down in the southern part of the state is going to jam it up here to Domtar, and they know that. So hey, Naster, what's happening, buddy? What's up, Stumpy? What's up, Naster? I think that's right, Naster. Yeah, John. 8.3 Cummins is way better on fuel. Yep. My Timco's got that 6068, and it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I don't really, very seldom do you actually stay in it for 8 hours. Either you break something and you got to fix it, or you got to go do something else, or, help skid or do something. But I'm figuring probably 30, 40 gallons of 8 hours, maybe 50 on the Timco, and 35 or 40 on little kimmy. But, that's right, buddy. It always starts. Yep, I hear that there, old timer. Dean, funny, half OSB going for 37 a sheet. Yeah, I know. Well, that's how it goes. It's like the milk producers. They get, milk goes way up and the farmer gets shit. But, everybody, yeah. I'm doing pretty good, Naster. I mean, I'm all right. I'm stressed to the goddamn max because I just been it's just I don't know. I probably dumped $500,000 in this thing in the last 3 or 4 years to keep it going, and you know, I mean, I'm not exactly a millionaire. I might have been a half a millionaire, but not anymore. So it's like I really need to get going and make some money. I mean, we're hanging in. We're not too bad. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's hand to mouth. And but what are you gonna do? You got to keep going. Like I said, I like to sell some surplus stuff and pay some of my credit lines down and stuff. But whatever. I mean, nobody's after me or nothing. But it's been hard. I mean, it's been hard. And part of it, I love Trumpy, and I wish he was still president. I voted for him. I'd vote for him 10 times if I could. But that fight with China hurt us, and it needed to be done. I'm not saying it didn't need to be done, but it hurt. You guys all know this. Everybody in the industry knows, because in my case, I sell a lot of low grade and a lot of pulpwood. I have for years. That's kind of been my shtick, is going in after. Nobody wants this shit around here. There's not much pressure on it. A little bit, but there's not a lot of risk. So I'll go in and buy that junk and clean it up. And my point being that it's been my mainstay, but when log markets are tight, with this fight with China and everything, now it's over, right? But I mean, it's been bad for 3 or 4 years. So everybody starts producing a little bit more pulp to stay alive, which I understand that too. But then the markets get glutted, and there's no loyalty. If they can buy it 2 cents cheaper from somebody else, they don't give a flying flip about me. So I mean, they'll call me when they need a lot of wood. They'll call, oh, yeah, can we get your production? Yeah, whatever. What about when times get lean? That whatever. There's no loyalty. So it's been, you know, we were always 25, 3,000 ton a month, plus scrag, plus logs, whatever. And I mean, all last year after COVID, I got a call just a few days before March, a year ago. No wood at all for April, and then 200 ton a month till October. Then we went to 400 ton a month. So our gross sales, we're down $1 million from last year it was like uh, 1.92, and it was a shitty year. And we were down to like 800,000 this year. So I mean, what do you do? It sucks, but it's getting busy now, and that's one of the reasons I'm taking on that decent subcontracting work because, I'm just gonna go do it. The rate's pretty good, and it's decent wood. I would go, I think the three of us would get 4 or 5 load every day, plus the trucking, So I mean, that's why I'm gonna go do it. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? But I don't know. That's just the way it is. But pound for pound. Oh boy, now my thing hot damn. Here's what's up. Hey, what's up? Hey, retired welder Pete's in his house. Yeah, hardwood plant or timber slasher. We lost a big LP hardwood plant. We'll be making longer hauls to Weyerhaeuser in Bristol. Yeah. Bristol's Tennessee, ain't it? I think. Timber slasher. Their yards are empty due to all the rain. Well, good. Good. Let them starve and let them get your Chumpy 2024. Yeah, Nacer. I'm all for that. No doubt. So, North Carolina, I don't know how they feel about the link belt and Ryan's Head without visiting the bank. Well, that's good, buddy. I'm glad. That's good for you. I wish I could do that. I have in the past, but boy, the last few years, wow. It's been tough. This is a really tough place to do business up here, too, though. It really is. I should have went farther south. I love it here where I live and everything, but it's a tough state to do business in. It really is. It's all Democrat run, and it's just tough. Wish I was there to give you a hand, really do. Well, come on out there, Larson, old Isaac, old Ike. I like Ike. I have a 1970 Franklin hood mount forwarder. Wow, with a Perkins. That's awesome. Getting it 4.2, getting it rebuilt and costing me a mint. Yeah, but you'll have a nice rig when you get it rebuilt, no doubt. Yeah, I wish you could come out for a couple weeks there. That'd be great, man. I put you right to work. We're thankful for the amount of work coming in right now, pushing almost 2 years out. Yeah, that's good, man, Sexton. I mean, I got a lot of hits right now too. But you got to hold it together and try and, in my situation, I got to hold it together. And my problem too, like we were going all balls out there a few years ago, whatever, and running my stuff kind of hard, and I had my cousin fixing stuff, and he was pretty good at fixing stuff, and he bailed. He got a hair across his ass and didn't want to hang around no more. Well, I made the mistake, I guess, of trying to tell people that I wouldn't mind buying a place in Florida and going down there for a few months out of the year in the winter, maybe doing a, partial year down there. Brian, what's going on, buddy? How you been, man? So, state for logging. Yeah, I can't believe Timber Slasher that it is like that. Talking to MSL down there and how much those guys just harass you with a little bit of mud and stuff. I mean, we're not even that bad. It's insane. I can't believe North Carolina's like that. I just, it's like, wow. Yeah. You know what? Guess what? You're working in clay and it rains and you're working a 10 or 12 ton machine. Guess what? You're going to have mud. Get the frig over it. It's like, as long as you can prevent it from dumping in a creek or something, it's like, wow. Hey, what are you doing, Randy? What's going on? My neighbor, Randy Records, in here. How you been, buddy? But, yeah, back on my other topic there, we just kind of wore a lot of, not wore the stuff out, but a lot of stuff to fix, And so I've been paying Jess and Ryan, and they're fine. They're good boys. They get at it, but it's just time consuming. And then only having 3 guys in the woods now instead of 2 full crews, and having 2 guys trying to repair stuff so I can either use it or sell it. It's not going to be any good if it's got issues, right? So they've been going at it. Marshy, what's happening, man? What's going on, Marshy? So thanks for stopping in. So we've been in a situation where I've been trying to fix stuff and cost the parts and all that, and then paying the labor to them guys, and we pay them pretty good. I mean, they're good guys. I'm not complaining. It's just it's hard to maintain two maintenance guys when you're only getting 15, 18 loads a week. When with two crews, we maybe got 35 or 40 or 50 or 60. You know what I mean? You had a lot more cash flow coming in, so it's been really super tight. But I need to fix this stuff. Like getting that Tim code done now, and it is. I think they finished it today. I stopped in tonight, and I didn't run it or anything. Hey, Alan McGee, what's happening, brother? That's my brother from another mother. No one wants to work anymore here. Yeah, help, definitely. With all the relief crap going on, nobody really, I mean, there's a lot of lazy bastards. They don't want to work if they can help it, right? Howard's workers' comp up there, only two companies provide it. North Carolina, 22 cents on a dollar. Well, it's super cheap for comp insurance. Yeah, it's 54% here on the state pool. So, yeah, we don't do that. We have contractors. I cannot do that. I can't pay anybody anything. We're paying, between 20 and 30 bucks an hour, and I can't pay half of that again to a friggin' comp system. I can't do it. I just can't do it unless you want to work for minimum wage. So get your own saws. I got a contractor's agreement we sign, and you go get a $500,000 general liability, and that's what we do because I can't do it. And everybody does it around here. Nobody can come up with that. There's the one problem here: no one wants to work. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's But right now too, a lot of the guys all went off and worked on the gas stuff and all that, and that's fine. I get it. But now that's coming to an end, and I've been getting a lot of calls. But hey, you need help, and I don't know what I want to do. I'd really like to sell some of my surplus stuff and just keep it to one crew, and I don't want the headaches anymore, the stress. I never really made that much money. I mean, you make a lot of money, but you don't keep any more. So what's the point, You can't get a contract job in North Carolina without comp. Yeah, well, I get it, but I know that's But as a contractor, if you are a contractor, you can't. It's a conflict of interest to cover yourself with comp. So they have a legal issue there. One crew is plenty. Yeah, I'm hearing that. It's got bad news today. Mama has a brain. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. Oh my God, that's oh. Is it benign, or did they know, or what's the deal? Oh, buddy, I'm sorry to hear that. Whew. Wow. Creepy Uncle Joe's going to give us 35 an hour in minimum wage. Yeah, right. Okay, Troy. Yeah. Hey, Troy. What's going on, buddy? Oh, gosh, Alan, I'm so sorry about that, buddy. Oops, what happened? Come on. I don't know why this thing goes away. I got to keep tapping it to make it work, and it don't make no sense. We are in the same boat, and it's a bad state for long. Yeah, I mean well, most people would frown upon the contractor thing and this and that, but there's nothing anybody can do about it as long as both parties are signed on and there's insurance involved, general liability. There's nothing legally anybody can do about it. So, but they just can't, Hey, yeah, Wes, you come to help. Yeah, but the doctor says you need a few more weeks. Yeah, I bet you do. 7 more weeks. Oh man, buddy. Then I can come boss you around. Yeah, I need to be bossed around. You can sell your own timber in North Carolina. Yeah, but you can't work for a mill. Yeah, same type of thing. Most of the mills here don't want to. Most of them, a lot of them, you can get around it. You have to have comp to your 1099 contractors. You even have to have comp. Yeah, yeah. Which is, you do realize, Timber Slasher, that's a complete conflict of interest, and a lawyer can rip that to shreds. In other words, you pay into that, and if you're an independent and you're a contractor, the insurance company does not have to pay out. It would be conflict of interest. Imagine that. So you're paying that. And it's actually legal. That can be challenged if you want to challenge them. And if enough people did, if enough people did and just said, well, then fine, go cut your own timber. Go hire your own employees and go cut your timber. See how that's going to fucking work for you. Excuse my French. It ain't going to work too good. So, it's just a matter of challenging. I know what I know. I went through this with ITL. It's a bunch of crap, And then when yeah, definitely prayers for Mama there, Al. Um, it's nice up here, guy. It ain't wet at all. Sexton says it's wet in the woods. I agree on the contractors, but the mills are still scared to death. Yeah, well, the only thing that would change that is if guys just start running their own timber and don't subcontract for them anymore. That would change in a heartbeat because we went through that with ITL up here years ago. Oh, you have to have, and then Nortim, which was a kind of an industry-wide self-insurance deal, that went belly up, and there was no comp insurance, anybody, and there was nothing, and so lo and behold, well, maybe we can get around this so you guys can work, and we went and got a supplemental. I can't remember what it was. It was through some outfit in the south. It was like a supplemental work insurance. And we got that, and that satisfied them, But until they found another comp into Cherry Tree Lumberman's Fund, then we had to go through all the training again, But I think I'm the only one out there trying to get the work done by myself. Yeah, I get that. Anyway, my son was with me when I blew my knee out. Yeah, that's for sure, Dino, no doubt. Thank God it'll pop back in and fall in this week. Yeah, well, you just go easy there, Dino. Don't go crippling yourself. We try to keep our own timber, but it's hard to do things, thanks to consulting forests to seal bid crap. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they're the saviors of the planet, aren't they? You guys have cheek weapons comp up here. If you're out of a cab with a chainsaw, it's over 19 an hour. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's about what it would be here, 54%, Ike, That's a good thing about coming up poor. You ain't scared to be broke. Yeah, that's true, buddy. Yep, it's true. I come from a working class, middle class. We were never destitute. Dad and Mom always, provided for us. But boy, they taught us the work ethic, We didn't get nothing for free. They'd help us, but you went out and you worked your ass off, So, hey, Dicker, with Dave, what happened, buddy? Hey, you planning to go to Florida or something? I seen that picture you sent me. I can't read it on my, this is what I got for a phone, guys. You know what I mean? This is it. This is my high-tech phone, right? So, I can't see nothing on it, but anyway, taxes. Oh, I don't get this. Why does this do this? I don't know. Taxes and gas and diesel are going up more and more. Oh yeah, well thanks to Biden ass wipes. You know what I mean? First thing they do, that stupid, mindless, senile old bastard. The first thing he does is shuts down the friggin' Keystone Pipeline. So that's going to throw the whole. Oil is a commodity, right? So if people start planning, it's going to cost more to replace the lot that's going out. It's going up, man. That's just the way it is. It's it's supply and demand. So yeah, thanks Biden. And in the meantime, the friggin' assholes letting how many hundreds of thousands of fence jumpers across with COVID. Yeah, we'll just get over this bullshit, and he'll bring it back in and infest everybody again. What a. I'm sorry. If any of you voted for him, you're a fucking idiot. Sorry. Excuse my French, but that's how I feel. Don't particularly give two shits if you don't like it. But anyway, I mean, come on. Look at what this moron's doing. Oh, what a shame. I actually feel bad for him in a way, though. You see the poor guy stumble up the stairs. It's like, who would put this guy up to this? Come on. Come on. Really? I don't suppose that'll get anybody riled up, but hey Ryan, what are you doing? I cut 2 traces in the shop, Timmy. Just resting it on. What? Resting it on. What are you saying? Did Timmy work? Oh, good Ryan. Good. I hope so. But anyway, people with less than 3 years prior comp in North Carolina, 48 cents on it. Yeah, we were down to 18 cents, but we've been in business since 73. Yeah, that's I know. It's pretty testing. Oh, good. He's testing. Mr. Ryan's the dude who put the motor, him and Jess put the motor back in Timmy. Fuel goes up. Okay. I'll be up in a minute, babe. No, yeah, I know. I'm done. Mammy don't have me have no more, no more Jake Danger. No, I know. I've only had 3. I'm doing all right. Josh Nash, what's going on, man? Hope the weather's nice where you are. It is freaking gorgeous. Oh, what did we say here? They're just $84 million contract today in house illegals in Texas and Arizona. Huh? Isn't that nice? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Why? Let me ask you guys something. Why is that not an impeachable offense for both of them? For both Biden and the Joe and the Ho. Why is that not impeachable? You took an oath to defend our Constitution and our country, but yet you're letting an invasion, and I don't blame the poor people coming here. I really don't. I don't blame them for trying. I blame these filthy Democrats for trying to get them in here and get them motor voted, so they get automatically registered. They go get a driver's license, they're automatically registered to vote, and nobody's ever going to check that. So you've got, 30 million illegal votes swaying your elections. That's what those filthy pigs want to do. That's what they've been working on for years. And if you stick around, I might tell you what I really think. They'll probably dox me. They'll probably shut this off, and I don't care if they do. But same here. Later week and I'm calling for some rain. Yeah, well, they're saying showers Wednesday, but it doesn't look like real bad, Yep. So hard to believe they're letting all those in. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Think about this. You're ringing up bills with the stimulus and all that, which, okay, there's an argument if it's for the American people, blah, blah, blah. And then you got to bring these people in to drain our system. Can you imagine what it's going to cost to give health care, even the most basic health care, to 30 million people? I mean, it's astronomical, and they don't care. As long as they get a vote, they'll run us right off the cliff. Trump 2022, he has something up. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling you what, even some of the mainstream fake news is starting to turn on this jerk. And they're saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Today, I guess they released a bunch of video from the the what do you call them, processing houses there, and it ain't no different. It's worse than when Trump, and Trump finally put an end to it and turned them around and stopped it. And these jerks are just, whatever. Yellow Dodge good Dodge what? Doing Biden's never sat in an is loaded with. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Yellow dog. What is it? Yellow dog, doggy wood. I don't know what that dogged. I don't know. It's cool anyway. Yeah, buddy. I'm glad you're here, man. Sean, yeah. Sean's praying or something or flipping me off. I don't know what he's doing. Before you make this, sure everybody hits the thumbs up. Good night, all. Hey, see you later, Pete. Damn, my boy, get some sleep. Have a good one, Pete. Good hearing from you, buddy. Yep. But yeah, I don't get it, dudes. I don't understand what would possess these. Well, I mean, other than just cheating and fixing the vote forever, if you've been following this, they want to do they do away with all the, the filibuster and all that. But I gotta roll. Okay, up by 4. All right, good night, buddy. Thanks, Sean, for a chat the other day on the phone. That was great, and I like all the ideas, and like to hear from somebody who knows what they're doing. So, but anyway, yeah, I suppose I ought to let this go and let you guys get some sleep. I gotta go to sleep too because I'm old and pretty senile myself. I tried a little Jack and Diet root beer. It's pretty good. So anyway, I really do appreciate all you guys, tuning in and helping me out with this. I hope I got it. I'll see. I ran it for probably an hour and a half, though. It ran really, really good. I mean, so hopefully that's the problem solved. Because like I said, I wouldn't mind. Not only is it just easier moving, lighter and smaller and all that, Yeah, Dino. Biden in China, yeah. Pissed off China, yeah. Well, they pissed all over him, didn't they? They ain't got enough balls to do anything about it. Yeah, yeah, have a good one, Josh. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to just take Kimmy down there and, with them new tracks, and she'll crawl all over them hills and, you know, and then run the Timco on this other job. Ryan and Jess can, not really two full blown crews, but Ryan and Jess could do, 6 or 8 loads and then work in the shop or whatever. So Timco is running pretty good. Few more things to button up and make sure it's all good. Excellent, Ryan. Yeah, good. I'll talk to you about that tomorrow too, Ryan. Because like I said, I wouldn't mind taking Kimmy down there, and if you wanted to run the Timco on this other job, whatever, you might be more comfortable with it. So it's not quite as finicky. But anyway, down there, absolutely, man, absolutely, old timer. Get down there and have a sip of Lagavulin. What? Lagavulin with you, Pa. Is that whiskey you was telling me about? Sounds good to me. I'll have a sip. Is Kimmy steer okay without clip corners? Yeah, not too bad. Um, in high range, you know, it's not going to turn real good, but see, low range, it seems to go. I can clip them if I have to, but so far I haven't really felt the need. But I don't know. I mean, it might be way better if I do clip them, so maybe I will. I'm actually getting a new torch. A couple of years ago, some scumbags broke into my tool trailer and stole my tanks and my torches out of it. So, in fact, I don't know if Jess got them today. He was going to get. Hey, M&W Logging and Sons. How you doing, guys? But they were going to. They Jess was going to get me another set of torches and some tanks today. Actually, I don't know if he got over here to get them or not, but and I'm going to strap them in my tool trailer and put my welder in there. They're the spare portables, so I got to weld. Because it's almost it's like 100. I think it's 177 miles or something. I can't call Jess. Hey, Jess, bring the welder down. Huh? Yeah, no problem. I got a crack I need welded. No, I got to have a welder down there and a set of torches so I can do it myself. Yeah, good old thieves. Yeah, John, I mean, I've been ripped off so much. It's a good thing. I think God don't let me catch them. I really do. I think God don't let me catch them. Because I'd kill them. I would. I'd kill them. I'm packing anyway. And I would. I'd kill them. And then maybe that's not right for, you know, forward motor got it. Oh, there you go, buddy. I see that, Dino. Keep it real, man. I'll text you pictures of the jacket. Oh, thanks, brother. That shirt's gorgeous. I love it. Oh, first the forward motor. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Hey, good night, Dino. Thanks for stopping by. We were working on a helicopter for service calls. Yep. Yeah. We're gonna get a Learjet, and it'd be nice to have a helicopter. But I mean, yeah, I just need to get. But it's weird. It's like waking up from a dream. The last few years, it's just been so. Hey, NJ Blanchard from the Philippines. What you doing, buddy? Getting hot down there, huh? Good to see you, NJ. What's happening, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. About 10 years ago, we had sleep. Isn't that awful? Had to sleep on your job. Timber slashers sleep on our job to keep our batteries. That's just unreal. Well, out west, when we were out there with Alex and Alice Esgate, West Coast Logging, we went out to their high lead job out there when we went to the Oregon show, and they actually have a night watchman there. He brings a camper and he just stays there all the time because the scumbags. And this is out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, what the frig? Redneck country people ain't supposed to behave that way. Come on. I mean, come on. We don't steal shit. That's not our MO. That's Antifa in that crowd maybe, but that's not us. Come on, people. Have a little country pride. Come on. Man, my daddy kicked my ass. It's smoky scotch, nectar of the gods. Ooh, that sounds pretty good there, old timer. Shoot 'em. Yeah, you're right. Just like them Antifa assholes and all these BLM. Now, some of them were peaceful. That's fine. I'm not talking about them. I separate the wheat from the chaff. If you're peaceful and you're in a park and you got a sign up, that's your right. But you don't have right to stop people on sidewalks, stop traffic, and burn shit down and wreck people's cars and threaten them. You don't. And if you do, I shoot you in the frickin' face. I mean, whatever. The meth is pure work of the devil. Yeah, that's it too, buddy. That's it. It's just, it's sad, man. It's sad. What the hell? I mean, it just breaks my heart. You know, country folks ain't supposed to live that way. Can you imagine? Can you imagine these people who are all hyped up on that shit, hooked on it? Can you imagine what their grandpappies and grandmamas and they'd roll over in a goddamn grave thinking, you know, them people, especially down the Bible Belt and even here, this is, you know, kind of the north, but it's still, it's, you know, your ancestors would throw up if they knew what you're into doing that shit and stealing and all that shit from, you know. Ugh. Oh, hey, MW, I think I found it. I just go over it again real quick here. I found two wires down on a harness that goes into the pumps, and of course it's got that machine computer. What is it? MCU, machine controller. So, you know, whatever. Hey, good night, old timer. Yeah, we'll have to get together and sip on some of that scotch. It'd be all right with me. But yeah, so anyway, I think I found it today. I got looking at this wiring harness and I found where the wires were pulled. There was two wires touching. I mean, for like an inch, they were like wrapped around each other. And I pulled them apart, put new wires in. So far, so good. I got like an hour and a half without it acting up at all. So, yeah, see what I'm doing? Knock wood, knock wood. You know. Hopefully, I got it, but I don't know. Who knows? All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. We've been. God, can you believe 41 minutes? How does it go so fast? Thanks a million, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It means a lot. Hey, thanks everybody too, and thanks to Pete and all the contributors to that auction for East Coast Loggers. I'm not sure what Pete raised, but it had to be multiple thousands of dollars. That's awesome. And oh, by the way, while I got everybody on here now, Pete, retired welder Pete, my buddy there from up in Maine, that my boy. He won that. Hey, Dave, I didn't even see you out there. Davey, I missed you, buddy. I'm sorry. Um, um, Dave Haley was just into his house. But anyway, Pete uh, won that um, log contest, and he donated that to the Eastern Loggers. So I'm going to double it and send it in, you know, just as a um, contribution, you know. So, but all right, guys, I'll let y'all go. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't even see Dave Haley was in his house. But yeah, okay, guys. Well, thanks a million, guys. Thanks so much for stopping in. Really enjoy our chats. And excuse my dirty potty mouth there a couple times, but well, we're all adults. I just get so sick and tired of what's going on. I don't want to see our country ruined. That's all. But all right, say a prayer for our country, and say a prayer for Al's wife. Al McGee just said his wife's got a brain tumor thing they found. So Al will be praying for you, buddy. There's a guy in our neighborhood, guys. Rick Simpson. Maybe some of you guys who live around here. Rick is part owner of Simpson Excavating. We've done some work with them guys. They're wonderful people. I just got word yesterday that Rick is not doing well. Something with the esophageal thing, maybe cancer, but it's flooded his lungs, and it does not look good. So, whatever. God knows him. Rick Simpson. Okay? Say a prayer for Rick. So, all right. Love you guys. And, yep, absolutely. We'll do. Say a prayer for Canada as well. Yep. Thanks, guys. Ta-ta, and have a wonderful evening.